What's good, y'all? This is episode 67 of Short Kings Talk. We are your hosts with the most, Sid and Kelvin. How you feeling? I know you're drinking your drink, your peach vibe.
I am. What's wrong, man? Celsius is good, man. I know.
Are you vibing on the peach?
Yeah, I don't hate the flavor.
I like
it's
it.
cool. But there's a scandal, so
what's the scandal again?
I don't know. Some like wire fraud shit doesn't pertain to me, but
I guess so.
When you're in the people business, you gotta please the people.
I guess so. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the hair is hairing.
The hair is hair. It's itchy because it's growing, but that's what we want, right?
You don't have like an anti-itch like ointment.
Have you ever gotten like cluster acne when you're young?
No.
Okay, so you know like AX when the dude's back was fused together.
Yeah.
Just imagine that with scars.
Ugh.
But it's like it's part of the
game.
Part of the game.
Part of the process, people.
But like if it doesn't shed, it's actually better if you shed because the new hair grows out thicker.
Yeah.
But the people who never shed, whatever hair consistency they had before, that's it.
Oh man.
That's how you get. You don't grow back. There's no progressive over hair. This is hella loud, by the way.
Oh, let me lower your level. Loud. I got you. It's because you talk so low, man.
I'm loud today. All
right. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on all social media platforms at Short Kings Talk Everything. Links are in the description below. Follow me in my Instagram. Mine is Sid the Chad. Follow Kelvin. He's Dr. Sixpack. And then if you're in the Pasadena area, follow this gym at Neo Boot Camp. Check it out. We're growing. We're trying to scale. We trying. That's all we can do. We can try. I also want to say this real quick before we get started on this episode. I didn't want to say it last episode because it was still 2024 and we had our little pizza bonanza after.
Yeah.
But 2024 is the first year in like hella years that I didn't have my blackout moment and go on an adventure.
Oh, shit.
So it's pretty good. I don't know.
He's a new man.
I know. In years, I was like looking back and I'm just like, I think every year since I started drinking, I've had one blackout moment.
Oh, shit.
Except 2024.
Turn the new leaf.
Yeah. I'm a new man, people. New year, new me, new IG. I finally made it.
Oh, yeah.
It's Shots by Sid M.
Follow that too.
Yeah, if you want to follow that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to offload a lot of like recent.
So like in terms of like content creation, right? Mm-hmm. I know that's not really a priority. Is it a priority for you now?
It's going to be now. Yeah, because last year I just focused a lot on just personal training.
Yeah.
Whereas like all my film gigs, I just waited for someone to hit me up.
Do you feel like, I know you like to post it's more for your own progress tracking, right? For your fitness account, your Mascardofit, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like, if you had to devote energy into like, I guess into any business, like making money, right? Mm-hmm. Which account you think would be the most fruitful? Obviously not your personal one.
No, it'd be my fitness one.
Your fitness one? You think that one helps? Like, do people actually
That's my most consistent.
Okay. But do you feel like it actually converts? Have you like looked into how many people actually?
Not necessarily, mm-hmm. But like I've said last episode, that my Instagram is like a digital business card.
Right.
That's why I made my professional content one. Yeah. So,
but you also don't.
Even though I just post lifts.
Yeah.
Like, it still serves as a business card.
Right.
Because I have a highlight spot for clients. Yeah. And then people can see my lift, and they scroll deep enough, they see like mobility posts.
Right. So but you don't hard post to clients ever, right? It's just because they're.
No, I wait until like it's a good like progress. Like if they hit like a milestone in PRs or like their progress photos is really good. But if in terms of just posting just a general workout, I don't know if I want to do that.
No. Just like I guess like for people to find your page, right? And they're not super into like heavy powerlifting. Yeah. Right. And then they see your page. Like, do you plan to make content where people could click and be like, oh yeah, this guy's a good coach. I could, like.
Maybe I should post
because like otherwise, because like just like as an audit to your page, it looks like you're like a skilled power lifter. Yeah. But if I was like single mom, or like like the dude who like
a Gen
Pop guy who's just like I just want to get a 6-pack, like it. I don't know if it resonates too well.
I get it. Yeah, I get it because I definitely cater to a certain like just online demographic. It's definitely all the Asian lifters and a lot of
they don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of NorCal homies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should, because I used to do a lot of mobility posts.
Yeah.
And I realized that I could technically recycle a lot of stretches, because like not a lot of people will scroll down like that deep.
That's why I learned too, like, because I'm taking this fucking content creator course. That's on my resolution list. Dude, they like shoot so much B-roll and they just recycle that shit like all day. So they're like, you could get a month worth of content with 1 weekend of film.
My homie did content creation for the prehab guys, and they did exactly that.
Just recycle, right?
And, but I'm just gonna say, ever since like that fool left, their content's
who left?
My homie who did video work. Yeah. Not the prehab guys themselves, but the homie who did video work for them. Yeah, I noticed a little diminish in their quality of like, ooh.
They also buy followers.
Oh,
dude, it's so bad. Like when you see someone with like 3 mil followers and their like counts 100. Are like 120. Like, bro, we know.
Freaking crazy.
But then you look at Sam Sulek, his like count's like what, 600K each post. This shit's fucking wild, dude.
That's crazy.
That's like when you know it's legit, you know.
I don't need to buy followers. I'm gonna beg for followers, please. Please just follow.
Or our homegirl.
It doesn't take that long. Just click it.
Yeah. Or our homegirl who competes. What's her face? The one that was cursed on my feed like 2 years ago.
Oh,
like, you know, her shit's organic because like her posts always, like, even though she had like 100,
she knows her market.
Yeah, but even though she only had like 100, well, not only, she had like 150 or something like that.
Yeah, like
all her posts had like 20K likes and shit.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, but like, you know, people who buy their shit, like they have like 5 likes.
Yeah, like, we can't do that. You want to start posing next to the cage?
No.
All right then. No. All right then. What can we do?
What do you mean?
We just have to demonstrate our skills. That's what I feel. Unless I start freaking just hoeing it up in the cage.
Dude, but like, you know, is that the kind of clientele you want though?
I might.
There is there
is a certain small group of demographic on my Instagram that likes the bodybuilding content of things. I could definitely cater to that. Yeah. There was 1 year at PSC where like majority of my clients, I'm just gonna say majority of my clients were like gay guys at one point.
No, I get it.
And they were awesome.
Yeah, no,
they need to come back. They had money.
I get it.
Come back.
I get it.
So I can technically feed into that, but then I don't know. It's just not me.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough to not be genuine, but it's also tough to be broke. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Let's talk about vision boards.
Oh,
I feel like it's an interesting topic.
Big into that.
Yeah. Manifesting. I don't usually do that shit, but hey, I'm gonna try it out.
I wouldn't say manifesting.
Just knowing where you want to be.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm big on writing stuff down. I used to have a whiteboard.
Okay.
But I don't have it anymore. You could have given me your whiteboard, but you tossed it out.
It's right there, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't need it. I don't need it.
That's a blackboard with white trim. I don't know if that makes sense.
Where? I can't. Or
it's in our show area.
It's in the Muggles closet, right?
The microwave room. It's behind the door.
It's the Muggles closet.
All right, yeah.
Dude, it's a Muggles closet. I need to take a picture of Kelvin like working in this Muggles closet so everyone would know.
Hey man, we have it kind of, we don't have it rough. I don't want to say that, but
you and your partner have it rough. Like, I'm chilling.
Yeah. Like we have good gym space. But I feel like our personal office space is non-existent.
Yeah,
but that's fine. This is gyms.
So for you, what's on your vision board? Would you say,
man, like the specific items that I put on there, or just
anything?
Like, it's
this is technically a part 2 of like resolutions. You know?
It's not really, because it's so far. Like, you're supposed to have it way far out. You know, like I know people put like Lamborghini.
Oh, you do like 5-year vision for that type of thing.
5, yeah, 5. Because it's like it needs to be.
I've actually never done that.
No, yeah, because I mean, like we share short-term goals all the time. Like, what do you want to do this year, this month? But like, I don't. Because they're realistic, I feel like they don't really push you that hard. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna put like a 911 GTS on my 1 year goal. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Kind of tight.
Yeah, maybe, but that's like a 5-10 year out kind of goal, right? Okay. And like, since I'm at the age I'm at now, right, I'm setting goals for like, all right, when I'm 40. Yeah. Like that's like 8 years out.
I've never thought of that. I'm very incremental in terms of how I want to do things. Yeah. I'm also scared of like, because I feel like this is how I am. because a lot of people ask me like, do I want to get into fitness more like head on, or do I want to get into like content or video work head on?
Yeah.
I like both. So I'm okay with just perpetually doing both. It's right. But then the thing is like, in like by the time we're 40, it's like it should be a lot more. It should be serious now. But
No, because like it's like time. It's like when you have stocks, right? I don't have a lot of stocks, but like time in the market is the most important. So like I feel like whatever energy you put in, even if we like this fucking podcast, right? Like just being consistent with it, and it'll grow over time, rather than like splitting your attention into like 5 different things and then none of them grow.
Oh,
right. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Do you think splitting
your
attention to different things is really bad in terms of progression?
Yeah, because like let's say I'm like half, like a lot of the people that we used to work with, right? They do like online training on the side. They do like all kinds of weird shit, and then like everything just suffers,
But then that's all under the same umbrella, though. So for example, I'm someone who is present with whatever is in front of me, so I try really hard. So if I'm training a client, then my attention is there.
Right.
But if I'm at home having to edit something, then my attention's there.
Right.
And then like hobbies, like if I'm skating, I try to not get hurt, but it happens.
But like you only have so many hours in the day, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So like,
but I want to progress in like
all of them at the same time. Oh, it's just fine. Like if you want to grow all of them.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But like if for me personally, because I'm trying to fast track certain things, then I gotta neglect some other stuff. Like when we were building this gym, I just didn't work out for like 2 months because I'm here like all day long.
You tried.
I tried, but like the hours are like rough and shit. So So like in order for this to happen before X amount of time, I needed to put some things in the back burner, which sucks, which was terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Alex, what do you have on? Oh, I know you asked me first, but like mine was like everyone starts with like a car and shit. I didn't do that because like I just want more time because I'm so tired of working like 80, 90 hours a week. So my vision board, the first picture was just like
more time,
an empty house.
Oh,
so I'm just like chilling.
Did you draw a house?
No, I found pictures, like it's fucking stock pictures on online. So I was just like empty house,
Yeah.
Just so I could, at least that's an option, because like for us self-employed people,
is it obtaining the house or just like the representation of an empty house?
It's more like freedom.
Yeah.
Because like for us, it's like I want to get to a point where if I'm not working, I'm not like, oh fuck, I'm not working, Yeah. Like it hurts to not work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it always hurts because we don't get PTO, man. We don't get shit. So like,
I don't know what that means.
We don't work. We don't get paid.
Yeah.
So it's just always like, it's like the analogy of like the squirrel hibernating. How much nuts can we hoard?
Okay.
For like the winter, right? To like how much savings can we?
Yeah, that's actually true. How much savings and how much clients we could retain by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Because it is seasons.
Yeah, and then it's just like, can we last until the next season, right?
I got you.
What about you?
Let me think. Like I think in terms of like a 5 to 10 year goal line, I don't know. Like I never really thought.
What do you want to have?
Obviously, like
when you're 40,
I definitely want to like own property at one point. Like own a house. I don't know where. Yeah. I've never like thought about like, oh, I should go to the valley or I should go more whatever like Temecula or something.
I feel like for us, it's not even a choice anymore. It's like what we can afford.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like that dream died 5 years ago.
It's like, hey, this area's not that hood. Like, it's not that bad.
Fontana's maybe not Fontana.
Yeah, like more realistic goals. More realistic goals. Like obviously, like obtaining property would be one.
Yeah.
In terms of cars, like I don't have a dream car anymore. Like I want a Porsche, but then I'm not gonna. It's like, dude, I gotta have one, right?
Yeah.
Like all I know is that, like whenever I get my second car, I want to keep my first car.
Well, I feel like you should approach. I mean, like for me, it's just like it's kind of has to be like out of reach. Like for your long term goal, it has to be something that you're like, oh, that'll be crazy if I could afford this.
Oh, okay. So first class.
Don't fucking say like Bugatti or some shit. Like, Bugatti. Yeah.
First class. I'm definitely nowhere near, even with credit card points. I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah. Just like traveling in business.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I do have one that I always think about. Like I'm eventually going to get this. I want to get my single propeller airplane license.
Okay.
Yeah. Because one of my old clients did the classes for it, and I just thought it was cool
to fly your own plane.
Yeah, just a small single propeller, like, cause I don't know, maybe it would be tight, like if I could just like fly the homies to Vegas or something.
Those aren't too expensive, right? I think they're like 70, 80.
Yeah, yeah, and they're like I think 10 to 12 seat little plane.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be tight. Yeah. I know it's a 2-year program. I didn't look at the price, but eventually, within the next couple of years, I want to get into that.
You won't be scared?
No, not really.
Turbulence would be like crazy.
I'll purposely make the turbulence crazy. That'd be funny. It's like, we going down Jeju Island version 2. No, I'm just kidding. A little dark, my bad. But no, like that's one of like my like lifetime goals, that I eventually want to get my airplane license.
And then have a plane.
No, I don't care about that.
Oh, what the fuck?
You could just rent it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like renting a car.
That's true.
Yeah, why would I want to own a plane? That's on some ultra rich shit. Like, would you ever want to own a boat?
No, I don't like the water. If I did, I probably
like water?
want to. Yeah.
So you don't want to go to Miami?
I'm not gonna be like a boat. It's different. Like owning a boat is like, it implies you're chilling. Oh, well, one of my the crazy client, he has a yacht, like a small yacht.
Yeah.
But that shit never leaves the marina.
Oh, he just
so this fool just has it, and he just lives on the boat on the weekend, right? But I'm just like, what's the point if you don't take it out?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. If I have a boat, it would just be parked in there. Like I'm not gonna go out into the middle of the Pacific just to chill,
lie down, like technically on top of the water.
Yeah, just be like, ooh. What's the fuck's the point? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Unless you're like really into like water activities, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Or fishing.
Yeah, then it makes sense. Yeah. But I wouldn't want to own a boat.
Yeah.
I don't want to own a plane.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I'm like, cool with just renting like a plane is like.
But the fast track. The cool thing is that, let's say for example, like we travel somewhere, like we go to Thailand again, right? Or you go.
On a small plane.
No. Oh, fuck. But actually, I don't know how the international license works. But let's say we're there, and then like we could rent a small plane to just fly over Bangkok for like an hour.
Oh yeah.
Or like Chiang Mai or whatever, Phi Island or something, somewhere it's cool.
Yeah.
And then and that's it.
Ah, okay.
So something like that.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, let's fly us to Asia or something.
Dude, what are you, Amelia Earhart or something?
No,
you're gonna die, bro.
No. You need your like commercial class like license for that.
Those planes won't even make it.
No, but for example, like like you could rent a small plane and
you could go, like here they're like Baja, Cali, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So like a short term would be Vegas, but then like I was like, homie's like, yo, you trying to just fly to New York real quick? You can do that with a small propeller. If you just rent it, you can just
dude,
it's like a car.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So eventually, I don't know, like maybe in the next like 5 to 10.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be kind of tight.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then like I just wouldn't tell like any of my passengers, and I'll just do a barrel roll in the air, like seatbelts on, guy. All right. Yeah, that's like one too. Okay. Yeah, fun fact that 21 Savage has a single propeller license.
Nice.
Yeah, and he flew himself to New York. Oh, shit. Yeah, so that's one of my goals.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any type of like I guess like hobby type goals like that?
Hobby type goals.
Yeah, like non-career wise. You're so career driven. Like, do you ever have something like, oh, maybe I want to do this?
Get into a hobby.
Yeah. Like once you have the time.
Once I have the time. I don't know, man. I just like to rot sometimes. Cause I don't have time, dude. Like, so anytime
I know.
Just like to like.
But then it's
like just so far fetched. Like I don't like the.
But the thing is, like, you should also feed into like hobbies too, because
I really wish I got into like video games as much as my friends did. It seems like they're having a blast all the time, But like for me, I just never.
I don't know. I think it's just sitting down for hours that bothers me. I'm not good at staying still.
Yeah.
So and then looking at the screen for so long.
Yeah. I feel like that's just.
I'm cool with like increments, right?
Yeah.
If I just play one round of COD and then just call it, like, all right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
No, but they're on that shit for like 12 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can do that.
When the new game comes out, they will like literally take like 3 days off work to like fucking play together and shit.
So you would want to get into
No, I mean like I wish I had something like that where I get super hyped about
so like think about it. Like what is something you would want to get into? Like what's a hobby? Because it's always good, like, for your well-being and for your life, so you could actually be a person.
Dude, I just think about, like,
so you could be a person.
COVID hobbies when I was, like, painting models and shit. Like that shit Gundams? Was like that shit was not it. Like it wasn't as it was more like a frustrating
so what's
experience.
Something you would want to
get into, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, now that if you were to have free time or you would allocate yourself free time, what would you do? Because you need some texture in your life. It can't just be work and sleep, dude. There's no fulfillment to that. There is no fulfillment. Yeah, exactly. So what would be something you want to get into that would at least you would enjoy and it would be kind of fulfilling or it's cool. If you say pickleball, dude, I'm walking away.
Pickleball. No. The sport, dude, I don't know. Man. Sports. I like going to train. I would want to train dogs or some shit.
Would you really?
Yeah, I would.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Would you really?
Like train like have you ever seen those videos where they train like the guard dogs?
Yeah.
With the whole I think I should sell it tight, dude.
And then they have like the arm thing.
Yeah.
You would actually get into that?
Yeah.
That means you would have to house dogs.
Or like a falcon. Falconry is kind of tight. Dude, that's sick. So get him.
So you would get into training animals.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, dude, he's already started.
I already do.
He has like 2 cats.
Yeah, so. 2 cats that they're not well trained. They're not trained.
Yeah, so go practice.
You can't train cats. Cats are reverse like dogs. They don't. Yeah. They don't really listen.
Yeah. By the way, I have a video of me petting my roommate's cat, so you can never say that cat hates me.
I never said that.
It just took a shit in my.
Yeah, it just
blanket.
likes to shit on your stuff.
No. I just locked her in my room accidentally. That's it for 6 hours.
God.
So I understand. I understand.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next on your? Okay, like
I just gave you one.
Okay, like falconry.
Yeah, but like no, for you, like what do you want to be doing when you're 40? I guess this is
That's
question.
Tough, dude.
Right?
Like I never really think about this.
Like how many hours would you want to work?
I'm cool with just working.
Because there are people like
I'm a very like if I enjoy it, I'm cool with like X amount of hours of working. Yeah. Like, because I've been on 12-hour sets, and that's a normal thing. But the thing is that I'm enjoying it. I don't feel like I'm slaving myself.
It seems like you're very, you live like a mostly minimalist. Like, you're not trying to, have like hella shit in your life.
No, I want hella shit. But like I'm also being like real.
Yeah. So it's not like you're not, it sounds like you're not willing to like slave away until you're like super old to have like a bunch of shit that you can't even use. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like because I have clients who are like late 50s. They're still busting like 80, 90 hours. They have kids and shit.
Same with me.
Yeah, and then they're like, they have money, but they're just like waiting for the day when they can actually use it.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. They want to be like old and rich. They want to be like living your life while.
That's why I'm cool with like working hard and then like just going on some trips, some vacations, and coming back and be like, all right, let's like keep it going.
But like, what's the age where it ends? Where you're like, all right, like I'm willing to bust my ass off until this age, and then after that, I want to work like the minimal amount.
Oh,
because I know there's people that do that, and then their timeline like 70. They're like, I'm willing to work until I'm 70. And
is that the typical retire? I thought 65.
No, that doesn't happen anymore. It's like 72.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the fucking prices of living is so high.
Yeah, that's true. But
I feel like damn, your whole life's gone at that point. When you're 70, like you're done, bro.
And then what are you doing?
So what do you do? Like everything hurts.
Yeah, unless you stay healthy. That's my goal.
But like they don't, like those people don't.
Yeah.
So they're achy, and then now they're using their money. They come in here and pay for.
Yeah.
Like it's just
to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because like that doctor I work with, he's super wealthy. Like he comes, the Asian guy.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's pushing 60 next year, and he just like he keeps telling me, he's like, man, I wish I did it in reverse. Because he's just like, now I spend so much time training and doing stuff to get my body to like kind of go back in time a little bit. Yeah. It's just like all the money I made, I'm spending it like.
Yeah,
pretty much. Which is he's not bitching about it, but
But the thing is, like, like my client, the one who's like 57, the roofer.
Yeah.
He is super healthy for his age in comparison to anyone in their late 50s. Mm-hmm. To me, that's like super motivating because like he always says like how he's not in pain and he's able to move and he's glad that he's healthy, or he makes choices about not eating a lot of processed foods.
Right.
So I want to be like that, but at the same time, I don't want to like just only work.
Yeah.
To just start vacationing at 60.
No, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah. Because I also think like this is very, very far in the future. I also think like retirement might be like a little boring, just because one of my friends' parents retired like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then after like a year or two, they just got bored as fuck.
Yeah, that's why you see old people volunteering at hospitals.
Yeah,
because it's just like, fuck, what am I gonna do?
So I feel like I would retire, but I would still work in some capacity. I need to be doing something. Yeah, I've like thought about this, you know.
But like it's more like for when I say work, I mean like work to pay bills.
Oh,
right. Like you need to, like otherwise you don't have a trust fund, so you're gonna be on the streets or some shit. You know. So like, how many hours do you want to work to pay bills?
As many as I can.
Right.
I'm very capable now.
Yeah.
So might as well. I just like to make time for stuff that I enjoy.
It's like 20 hours.
That's right? a week.
Like ultimately at the end, right, where you're like, all right, I'm in the spot where I only need to work 20 hours to sustain my lifestyle. The rest is just for funds.
Then I guess
20.
I guess
so. That's your vision board, working sometime after you build out whatever. Yeah. 20 hours. I mean, that's not a lot. That's like 4 hours.
It's not.
That's like less than.
But again, I'm also willing to allocate like different stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Like for example, like I'm training clients, but like midday I'll schedule like a Zoom call or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine.
All right.
Yeah. If I'm able to make it happen, then I'm okay. And I'm also like at the point where, like, my body's very capable. Yeah. It's like to move, and I'm healthy, so might as well just like utilize that, right? Yeah. Like not be lazy, and not be fat.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing.
20 is a lot, man. Some of us here don't even work 20 hours.
No. But they have a house. Yeah.
Shut up.
But is the ultimate, like, is that your ultimate like vision board, like the typical like own a house, like raise a family?
But like
that's for like a lot of people,
dude.
You know,
it's fucked up because I know people that done it both ways. You know, like they're retired because then they got into the property market earlier on. We're same age, by the way, but like they started working way earlier. Okay. Than me. They didn't want to college. They had like a union job. They were like union electrician.
Okay, yeah.
So they bought a house cheap, and then they rolled that out. They house hacked. You know what I mean? Like they rented it out. So they have like 2-3 properties. They're like, 35-ish, but then they're retired. As in like their passive income is now at the point where they could just not
kinda
work.
Chill.
Yeah, they could just chill, like minimum maintenance and stuff.
Yeah.
But like they're also not rich enough to just go to like Ibiza and like ball the fuck out. You know what I mean? So now they're stuck at the point where they're like, well, I don't have to work, but I also don't. I have all this free time, but I don't have that wealth to like party like crazy. So they're just bored. They're literally fucking bored. Like they're like,
right.
So I don't want to be like that. So like I feel
Same
like
here. Like I want to get to a point because like I want to get to a point where like I can afford luxury.
Yeah,
things,
exactly. Yeah.
But I don't want to indulge it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, like like Gucci stuff is fine, but I'm cool with like Taco Bell. Like a lot of times.
Hey,
this is just an analogy.
Hey, bro.
By the way,
Warren Buffett eats McDonald's, so I think McDonald's are fine.
Yeah, and freaking Jeff Bezos likes to eat Dick's, which is Dick's Burgers, and sorry, Dick's Burgers. sorry.
Oh man,
Dick's Burgers in Seattle.
Okay,
and that place sucks.
Yeah,
like sorry to anyone from Seattle.
Maybe that's something he developed when he was starting Amazon. Maybe he would just had hella dicks every day, and that's just acquired taste. For me, that's Chipotle, because that was like my college. I ate Chipotle every fucking day back when Chipotle. It was affordable, like $6.80 for something.
Yeah,
back when like
it's still cool.
It's fucking $13 for like half per. Anyways,
yeah.
But I feel like Chipotle was like it's like that for me. Like I fucking hate Chipotle because they skimp the shit out of me.
Okay.
But I never turned down Chipotle. If someone's like, well, yeah, sure. It's just like a college staple.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he likes dicks.
Yeah, but somehow, some way, like I eventually want to, like at least make a milli. Do you have that as also?
Yeah, I hope to Lord I am at 7 figures when I'm 40. Like if I do everything consistently.
I've thought about this. Like I feel like training or video work won't get me there, but I'm trying to get to.
You sure video won't get you there?
To a milli, I have to be like on some Lyrical Lemonade like level type shit. Or like Christopher Nolan level.
Oh, like not as gigs, but like, dude, there's so many.
It's Instagram, profitable dude. For sure, but to make a
like,
million, maybe
there's a dude that sells presets, and he makes like 6 figures a month.
Oh, like LUT presets?
Yeah, it's all bundled. Like he has like SFX and like stuff like that. Like or like he would have like a course, and he teaches people how to do that, and it's like $299 for the course.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, 50%, whatever, right? So and then he has like hella followers, and they all buy his like editing course or like his video course.
But he's also like a ultra like salesman, like that type. So, anyways, bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that like I personally think that it won't get me to $1 million, but I want to get to a point where one, like I can have a savings, and then I can have like this X amount of income that I can invest in something else.
Okay.
To get me there.
Bitcoin.
I don't know. Isn't that shit like 90 right now?
No, but like I mean, if you bought it in November, you'd be like up 2x. Or the crypto in general. Just
sure, maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll put like some money into like trading crypto or something. Sure. Yeah. Right? But that's what I mean. Like I'm down to like invest in something else to escalate myself up. Whatever that is.
That's gonna be tough because you don't like sales.
Who knows? if I get to do it my way, that's my whole thing. Like I don't want to do it the typical way. Yeah. I don't want to find the why, or I don't want to talk the talk, because I hate how entrepreneurs talk.
You just hate money.
No, I like money because I get to buy stuff.
Well, I mean, like the way you're saying it's kind of like our clients who are like, oh, I don't want to lift heavy, but I want muscles. You know, it's kind of strange. You know,
hey
like,
man,
like you're like, oh, I like, you know, like our friend who only wants to, you know, do 15-20 sets, but he wants to grow like big arms. Like it's not gonna happen, bro. Like you gotta lift heavy, but
what do we know? What do we know?
Yeah.
No, I'm willing to do some stuff. I'm just like, I just don't want to be that typecast.
Yeah.
That's it.
But like
that's it. Like that's it.
You know, there's
I can like sustain a certain level of professionalism, sure, like obviously. But at the same time, like I just can't make that.
But like you gotta understand, for the common people who's paying you money, they don't know the difference. So someone's out there who's making outlandish claims and doing all that like salesy shit, right? Yeah. They're gonna win them over you, even though you're a better product or person.
That's true.
The Gen Pop, like for the group classes here, right? Like we try so hard to say genuine, but then there's like assholes that are advertising outlandish shit, right? Yeah. And they don't know the difference, and they're just paying them, and then they come here and they're like, oh, like I didn't know you couldn't do that. Because everyone's doing, you gotta lose weight, you gotta build muscle at the same time. It's like, dude, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But then when you're truthful, right, it hurts. Like your integrity, it's hurting your business. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So staying genuine is I
thought about like conceding a little bit to just like be a little ungenuine.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess a little cornball in a sense. Yeah. Like a little Ty Lopez with like my advertisements and stuff like that. It's like you think I was able to squat 555 just by genetics? No, like I put it in the work. I don't know. It's like you invest into me.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like it catches.
Yeah. See, this is how I'm not good at sales. No, but this is how terrible I am.
But then you're like no, you don't want to do it that way. And then you see those fucking those phonies. They're like just stacking up cash. It sucks.
Yeah, this is a weird side tangent. Like, are you very conscious on other people's opinions? Yeah, see, like that's I think that's my issue, which I saw this one YouTube short. I forgot like who said it, but like, you know, like do something that you love and then like don't care about what other people think. Yeah. But I'm ultra conscious on what other people think.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't have super spicy content on here, which is fine.
We can.
No.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
We can.
But it's just like, no, I get it though. But it's just like
I love Diddy.
I used to be like that, and then I realized, like, because I used to make not even content, like I used to act a certain way to please my friends. Yeah. And then, because I was like, oh, I don't want to offend them, or I don't want to like do stuff that's like out of their kind of comfort zone. And then I realized that the more I did it, like they're not even supporting me anymore. You know,
see, like, I've actually kind of realized that too, to an extent. I know there's some people, like friends out there that are still supporting what I do, which, you know, shout out to y'all. It's more of like, I keep it myself, obviously, but then, you know, I don't want to step on any toes, even though I like to walk the line in terms of like my sarcasm and my sense of humor. But what I mean is that whatever I put online, whether it's personal content or like fitness content, or even now like my professional creator content, like I'm hella conscious on what people think. It's kind of the reason why I don't advertise that I just posted a vlog.
Yeah.
It's because like on my personal, I have friends who work in the professional field like more than I do. Yeah. So I'm a little conscious like, oh, like I'm just making some rinky-dink videos where like I could be spending my time creating something more professional, right? So it's just like a little bit like that. I'm hella conscious of that, and I should just like not really care.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I put so much effort into like whatever like my Instagram post is. Yeah. And
that's holding you back a lot, though.
I think so too.
Because I feel the same way. Because like I'm like I had my client.
Wait, you said feel the same way. Hold on. This fool like 5 minutes ago said nope.
No. Like for fitness stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because you know, we like the client that you took over when I was gone. I'm not gonna name his name, but
okay.
He was just like, why don't you do more fitness tutorial stuff, right? Because I like seeing that, and I was just like, well, it's already been done. There's people way bigger name than me that's doing it.
Exactly.
Why the fuck am I adding to the conversation, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, like, I want to see it. Like, I feel like it's like people would like people like me, like they don't know the difference. And I'm like, well, I'm not jacked. I'm not like these huge like pro bodybuilder. And he's just like, why do you need to be like the best to post content?
But at the same time, we're like mentally like contrarians where like we don't necessarily want to be part of the community, but we have to integrate ourselves somehow.
Because I feel like we're above that. Like I feel like doing a stretching video is beneath me.
By the way, like I have an idea for a post of yours, but like in the same realm. This is gonna be like super random. But have you ever seen that post of like, it's like 5 white guys who are like a boy band? It's like, hey, I'm Dustin. Hey, I'm Brett.
Oh, in front of the garage?
And
that
then
feels like
and then it's like and we're and then the Chinese guy with the lights like gay as fuck.
Yeah.
No, gay as fuck. Anyway, we've been making lights for 15 years. I kind of want to make a similar content for y'all for that, but not to that extent. Yeah. Like just whatever's trending right now.
Yeah.
Just like take that and then put like chocolate. Have some fun with it. Yeah. So I think like the gym in Alhambra, I think that's why they're always successful, is because like their kids are doing the content for them.
Yeah.
And then they know what's up. Like they're very big into like TikTok skits or stuff. We don't necessarily have to do that, but to have
no, I get it.
Yeah,
because
have like fun and shock value and stuff, and then to also make this fitness content that even though we don't necessarily make.
It. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't add value to the field.
I feel you. That's why when I did stretch videos, like I made sure like these are stretches that I actually like. Yeah. And I've done myself, and like, oh, it's cool. And then at least in the captions, there's something educational about it. Whereas, like, you know, for a lot of people who are just doom scrolling, they just want to see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anything. Yeah,
anything.
So I like,
and they want like cool angles, cool lighting, and then that's pretty much it.
That's why it's like, so like, it's not hypocritical, because like for my personal brand that I don't have, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. That's why I don't
your personal brand. Like, look at your hat.
No, this is like, I'm talking about like Dr. Six, like my Instagram account. That's separate from my company, right?
Yeah.
So I'm super reserved on that one, because I feel like whatever I post, like it doesn't add too much value to like I don't want to do like stretch videos and shit like that, right?
Right.
But like I'm more daring on the company one, because it's kind of like no face. So like I'm doing more basic shit, gen pop stuff.
But it's not just your face.
Yeah, that's exactly. Why, yeah. But like for my personal one, I haven't posted anything, because I'm just like, well, I don't want to do like posing videos, or I don't want to do anything, because I feel like it's kind of cringe.
Yeah,
but
that's why you have a personal, so you can just do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, so that's what the advice I got from that client. He's just like, why don't you like, because on your company you're doing content for busy moms, right?
Yeah,
and he's just like, for your personal brand, you could go the other way, and you could do whatever the fuck you want, and then that way you're not. And so I'm like, I'm trying to do that this year. It's just tough, man.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I'm so small.
Yeah. Let's bring it back to like a fitness vision board. Let's think about stuff like that we should try to do this year in terms of either your personal account, and then like I'll do my fitness account. That's hard,
dude. It's just tough. Like you know what? You know what hits.
I don't know. I don't
want to do it.
I don't want to talk to the camera.
Or not even that, dude. Who the?
Is it Marketplace?
Yeah. Oh. Because I posted something for free, bro. It's just like going off.
Okay.
But you know what hits though? It's like, oh, like how do like best exercise for bicep? Like it's just like
I've seen different stuff.
People are creative with it. They edit well, you know.
Yeah. I've seen different stuff that I actually like oh, I kind of get.
Yeah.
But like the stuff that I don't like, it's just the gen pop in the gym. But the thing is that we're not in that type of gym.
No.
I can't be like, oh, this freaking creepy ass dude like is staring at me when it's just like 3 other people in the gym. Like there's nothing like that. It's like, man, like this other trainer keeps staring at my ass, like kind of sus. Like, you know, we can't do stuff like that. But at the same time, we can't. I don't know. It's not really me to talk to a camera and be like, yo, a lot of people's been asking me how to open up.
Nobody's
how to open up your hips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They ask me very general questions, which I don't know how to translate visually. The most general question I get is, what's the best way to get stronger? And my answer every time is like, just get on any base strength program. Like whatever it is, like there's some like truth to it that you can progress from it.
But that's it. I think the thing we struggle with is what we think is common sense isn't to gen pop people. So like because I don't want to make content for like common sense stuff, like eating the calorie that, but like for our clients, they're like, oh, we don't know that. Like I was like, we would appreciate videos where you're like, oh, you should just eat like one more scoop of like 100 calories more every day, right? Yeah. For us, that's pretty fucking common sense. Yeah. If you're trying to like lean bulk or whatever. Yeah. Or like they want to see it. Yeah. They want to see it, and they're like, oh, I would definitely follow content, and they do like follow other people.
I get it. Because sometimes it does work. Like shout out to your 2 clients who have been making my burgers pretty much every day. Yeah,
exactly. So they like stuff like that, but like for you're like just look up a fucking recipe, bro. Like it's not that hard.
Or like in my head, I feel like it's a little too simple.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm a big pasta eater, and pasta is not the hardest thing to make.
But you look at the big accounts, they're like they're recycling that type of shit like once a week, and it hits like hella hard.
I guess. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. We gotta try something.
Yeah. That's why this year I'm willing to experiment. That's why that's one of the reasons why I bought your camera.
Okay.
It's because I was like, I want to try different stuff. Like I'm gonna start posting. Like I'm insecure about my own progress because I'm like crippled, but I'm like I want to follow like my clients.
Yeah, but people like the chest one. You kind of blew up on that one.
Yeah. I was like, but it's just like I feel like I'm not big enough to make content like that. But like for other people, like
in terms of cloud, it doesn't matter. And for me, at least, really I'm not insecure.
Because like that dude at Mission, like that guy blew the fuck up. He's skinny as shit.
Which one?
His name is Jeremy or some shit.
Oh, he's been big, but only because he started off doing content for Live Fit. He was very cool with Randall. Yeah, that's why. So he started there, and then but he always did those like armed, like
but like but I feel like I was like, damn, if my arms aren't like C-bum, I shouldn't be making videos like that. That's like a little mental barrier I put on myself.
The thing is, for me, is like I don't care about if I have like hella big muscles or not. Like I'm fine with that, right? But then like me showing my strength is very plain. Yeah, it's just camera, boom, squat, bench, deadlift. That's it. Yeah, and they're like, oh, look at the number. Yeah. But then I can start like showing what accessories, but at the same time, like again, like on paper, my accessories are very, very plain. Yeah, I just push myself within those accessories. It's like super simple. Yeah, but I think I should. Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe to also flex on like some people who like struggle to dumbbell bench 100 full ROM. Yeah. Just saying, No,
let's get for the last segment. Let's get out of. We always segues into fitness. Okay, so
it's our jobs, man.
Hey, man, but people want to listen to vision boards. So, like for you, right? You said you want property. Yeah. Though you don't know where. Doesn't matter. Yeah. You want some property, right? Yeah. You don't give a shit about the car. Just like your second car just needs to.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I want that second car to either be a fun personal one or it'll be a family car. Okay. Like an SUV.
Oh yeah, like a G-Wagon. Is that a family car?
Yeah, technically.
Could be.
I think any
Urus.
Any SUV is considered a family car. And if you could fit in like a full family, a family.
What about like material things? I know you're not a watch guy.
I'm not.
You're not a watch guy, which is fine.
But I do want to buy a silver chain because someone over here got me a silver bracelet. So I need something to match.
Okay. Dude, that doesn't have to
be. But I'm your typical like Asian Filipino man. I do want the materialistic things. I want to be able to just.
Okay. What? Like what?
Like
that's
if
your vision board. There you go.
If I can swap Supreme with like Balenciaga and Prada, that'd be kind of tight. Like on some casual stuff, that'd be kind of sick. But I don't want to.
Is that just a flex though? Because man, like the Balenciaga pieces, they're not very well made. The materials are. It's all right.
Prada is. I like
it's Prada. I don't like Prada stuff, but like the Balenciaga stuff, it just feels.
It's whatever.
It's whatever, man.
Yeah.
Same with the gallery deep bullshit. department.
No. Those are
that shit's just a.
Those are Gildan, dude.
They feel like shit.
Yeah, they're not that.
They're not even soft.
Brand name.
I like dark sport material better than that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's just literally a flex.
Yeah.
Seems kind of stupid.
I don't know. I feel like stuff like that is just like lets me know that I've reached a certain milestone that I'm able to afford. Like, I don't know. Realistically, would I pay $5,000 for those Chrome Heart like cross pants? No, probably not. Yeah. But then the thought of like that I can is cool.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like over sneakers right now.
Same.
Like, except for 3 this year. That's it. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to have like nice things. Like, I don't know about a watch.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll buy another gold chain. I need a silver chain though. Okay. Now or necklace.
Those are cheap.
But I need to know which one I want. That's the thing. So that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's on yours then. Do you want materialistic stuff?
Yeah, of course. Like I want a car. I want a nice car.
Define nice.
I want a Porsche. I want the 911. That's literally on my vision board. Like I want the 911.
Oh, okay.
My cousin has a Lambo. It was cool out to ride in one. He gave me a ride the other day, but it was like, so small.
Yeah, it's my size.
It's hella small.
I'm okay in it. I don't know about him.
And I felt like the insides were like it wasn't as luxury because I was in the 911. That shit was nice as fuck.
It's all performance.
Yeah, that shit was nice as fuck, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but Porsche also cares about their interior.
Yeah.
That's why their Taycan is like super advanced.
Yeah. So that's on my vision board for sure. But
okay.
Like watch wise, like I would love nicer watches. I just can't afford the
like AP.
Well, I mean like the
was that Richard Mille?
Fuck that. That's like a house. That's like $500,000. Like a Patek Philippe or some shit. Like no, like I have entry level Rolexes. Yeah. I want the not stainless steel one. Like the gold version was like 60K one. I feel like those would be.
So I used to be like that back then, but I don't know how I am about watches. I'm like I'm. Cool.
You know what? It helps. It does help with networking. Other people say, "Oh, you're full of shit." Like because it. No, when you walk into a room, it does.
But my watch already like is nice enough.
But like I'm talking about like when you're in the presence of like people that are rocking like 40+ K watches, like there was when I wear Apple Watch to those sometimes, like that was like 2 years ago when I was actively trying to network with rich people.
Yeah.
Like I felt like, oh shit, I don't belong. Like I felt insecure walking in the room with people with nice stuff.
I feel that way when I wear baggy pants in front of what I'm wearing now. I remember doing a shoot wearing exactly this in Mission Viejo. I'm like, yeah, I should go home. I feel it. I get it. Okay.
But then that's why like the first purchase I got when I got a real job, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy an entry level Rolex, and then I think at least I know to them they're like, oh, this peasant's wearing like a $10,000 For me, when I walked around, I was like, oh, at least I'm not a brokey. Yeah, like I'm not at their level, but at least I'm like, I have some standing. Oh, this guy's not poor as shit. Yeah, it helped a little bit. I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so Porsche one. Like, do you have an ideal house that you want? Do you ever think about this, like your dream house?
I don't think I want anything more than like a 3-bed.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want something hella sleek though. I don't want some bullshit that like California houses are like all built in like 50s, 60s, 70s. Like because when I went to Utah and they had those new builds, man, that shit was nice as fuck, dude.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Those are nice and they're all like rectangular. Yeah. They don't have like.
I grew up in a 2-story house. So like in a ideal world, I would want a 2-story house.
Yeah, with the basement.
Nah, I don't really care about basements.
Why?
I care about a backyard though. I don't care much about front yard. I can have a small front yard, but I want a decent sized backyard.
You want a basement?
No, what would you need a basement for? Put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna hide people.
Or am I gonna create my empire?
Yeah. No, a lot of people I know have man caves in the basement.
I don't care about a man cave. I just care about a desk.
Yeah, you're not a homebody.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah. I just want a backyard. I just want like half to be like whatever grass and could have a barbecue, and then
if you want a pool.
I don't really care about that.
Same.
But I want a concrete slab, and I want to
skate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to build like a ledge.
Would you want a home gym?
No.
Same.
Yeah.
I had one.
Like I like a gym that's fairly empty, but I like the fact that I have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more of an obligation to like get my workout.
You gotta schedule it in.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's just home, I'll get to it end of the day, and then
Because technically I live in a house with a home gym.
Yeah,
and I've only touched it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need it. And plus, like, if I work here, it's fine.
Yeah,
Everything that I need is here.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't need a home gym.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that. I'm trying to think what else, like, it's like a very, like, vision board, like, oh, like, this gotta happen. I don't know.
You know what was on my vision board? Like, not a vision board. Like, that's I always wanted to, like, back then, I always wanted to, like, flex hella hard at clubs. Just be like fucking.
Just buy bottle service?
No, not even just that. Just like fucking like be like Floyd Mayweather and like just making it rain and shit.
Oh, just
in the club. Okay. It's just strip club.
Oh, okay. In regular club.
Yeah. Or like either both. Just like not like I want to get to a point where, you know, if I do go, I don't drink anymore. If I do go out, like I could just get the homies together and be like, oh, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Order whatever the fuck you want. Order whatever the fuck you want, you know?
Me too. Yeah. I want like, you know, like a little, like a tier below fuck you money.
Yeah.
I want like a like you could pull up like money
like 10 G's, no problem.
Yeah, like pay for your ticket, I'll pay for everything else.
Yeah.
Like I'll pay for like whatever the large like suite or Airbnb.
Yeah.
No, like I got it. Yeah. I just want to be relaxed. I don't want to be stressing about these bills, man.
Like no splitting bills. Oh, you owe me how much? Venmo? No Venmo request.
Yeah.
That's on the vision board. Delete Venmo.
Maybe when I get to that point, you know, I wouldn't be as much of a hard ass about paying the exact thing. Hey, it matters, man. 23 cents.
All right.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. I learned that my brother's like that.
Are your parents like that?
I don't know.
We should ask him. Maybe it's genetics.
Only my mom has Venmo. My dad doesn't have Venmo, so I don't know.
Yeah. What about like you feel like if you want to hang out with a certain type of people? Because I know on some people's vision board they have like they're like what's that guy Dan Bilzerian whatever. He just has like.
Oh, just hang out around porn
supermodels and shit. Yeah.
Not really.
Not porn. I'm talking about like not porn.
No. But like hanging around
like an ideal group of people. You're like, oh, I want to only hang out with like pro skaters or that's kind of weird.
I do that at the park sometimes. Like they pull up.
Yeah.
You get desensitized when you're in LA.
Yeah.
Is there a certain demographic of people I want to surround myself with?
Yeah, like when you're at 40, you know, like not with a bunch of fucking goofballs or something.
But I'm a goofball.
Yeah, not when you're 40. I hope not. Like, or like a little bit less of a goofball, you know? Like
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be a goofball.
Because like one of our friends, you know, he already like kind of carved out what he wants to be around. He's like, I only want to be around parents at this point in my life. Right? Like that's for him, right?
That's so subjective, though. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't. You're like, oh, I only hang out with people with, you know, X amount of net worth. I only want.
I'm the type of person that like you know
chill
like
with whoever.
Yeah, I'll fuck with you if you fuck with me. Yeah. That's really.
But it's like a. I feel like for like a not people you hang out every once a year or some shit. Like people you hang out regularly with. Do you foresee like having requirements to be like, because like, you know, if you let's say you make $1 million a year, right? You're not gonna be hanging out with people that are like working in and out, right? Consistently. What do you mean?
I don't know. Like it's fine, like because I'm again like among my friend group, like both NorCal and SoCal. Besides you, like I'm pretty much the only person who is the sole proprietor who has to like make their income like from scratch, right? Everyone has like a job or they're either a healthcare engineer, and I'm not that, right? But at the same time, I have to be driven to do things on my own accord, and then just like kind of stand on my own. So I'm always used to that. So my friends can either just work their normal jobs and they can go like do their parties and do like, sorry to out y'all, but do drugs that like I'm not down to do. That's fine because like I am very secure with like what I like and what I want to do. So that doesn't really affect me.
You don't think that'll hurt opportunities?
I don't know.
Well, like you're like, let's say you're the way you are right now, right? But like if all of your friends were cashiers like Target, and they don't make over $30K a year, right? Okay. So like the people you guys meet, like you're in their circle, and then you're like, then they're all, you know, I don't want to say poor, but like they're like lower socioeconomical background. Like you don't think that's gonna hurt like where you're trying to go? Like
they're not down to go to like a
or they cannot even afford to, like, because if you want to put yourself in places where right, you don't think that's gonna hurt, like, because like it happened to me, like I had to like cut off certain people that were like they didn't even have a car when they were like 25. They were just like at home. They had no job and shit.
I don't know about like cutting off, because again, like,
or not cut, just like not hang out with them as much, because you start to phase them out, because you're like, well, I'm busier now. I could afford things that are better. I'll meet people when I'm.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, because again, like, there's different situations for different people. Like, not everyone has the luxury of like going on vacation when they want.
No, exactly.
Or like, because they have like PTO, or they're with SOs, like they have to allocate their time for them. So it's more of like, if anyone is down to roll with me, like, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
But like for like your friend group that's you see more often, you don't think you're gonna have like all right, you know what, maybe I don't want to hang out with people who works at like gas stations forever.
There's a certain extent to that. Two of them like listen, so I don't want to like disclose too much about. There's a certain extent to it, but again, like, I'm cool with always being technically on the sideline, doing my own thing.
Because like, even for us,
I know how to keep things at bay.
We get sidelined. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, because we work, and then they're like, oh, you want to come hang out on the random Friday morning and do shit? And we're like, we can't. We work.
It's not that. It might be like a like uncool to party type thing. Yeah. Not in that literal sense, like a little bit, but yeah, I don't know.
But that's what I'm
talking about. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I kind of, but like, I think we're talking about different questions, because like for me, I'm like, we're locked out of, I know it's going to tangent, we're locked out of certain things because we're not at that income level, right? Like when we get like you know what I'm talking about, like when there's a huge get together on like a Friday, and we know we work all Friday. Yeah. But the people who went are like, they're software engineers. They got PTO for that week, or like they don't have to work at all, and they're like, oh, come through, and we're like, oh, we really can't, right? So like, I feel like if those events keep happening, right, eventually we're gonna stop getting invited, because they're like, oh, they can never take the day off, right? But for those people, it's fine, because they're like, well, we're all at the income level where we don't have to work Fridays. Yeah. Or we have PTO, right? And we could just go fucking party or whatever, right? Yeah. And then
I don't feel like in that type of situation. I feel more of, I'm the one who always has to initiate something to hang out, to integrate myself into it. That's how I feel. Okay. Yeah. Rather than like, because I think a lot of times, like, I'm just gonna like just specifically talk about like the friends who like to go to like raves and shows and parties. Yeah. They know for me it's a no, so that's why they don't ask. Yeah. But it might translate to if they go to like a bar or something, because I think a bar or a club is fine. But like a lot of times, like, they don't do that. They use the show or the rave as like the bigger outlet. It's like, we don't need to go out every weekend. Yeah. We can just do this one thing. And then, like, go balls to the wall.
But when you're like 40, you don't want to be around that anymore, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I mean.
But I'm cool if they do it. Like, live your life, because I'm going to live it how I want
to. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, so for your vision board, for your ideal group of friends that you're close with when you're in your late 30s or 40, right? Yeah. So one of them is, I guess, people who don't rave.
No, like the thing is, like, I'm okay if they are. Like, I'm not judgmental in that way. I'm not like just because
But you're not hanging out with them every day. I'm talking about your close circle that you see like twice a week. You know what I mean? Like, like it wouldn't be people who rave, because you guys won't see each other anymore, because that's their main thing.
I guess so. Right. Yeah, I never really thought about this. Yeah. Because also, I don't really have necessarily like a consistent group of people.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Like, so like I'm saying, like, when you're 40, right? Do you imagine, like, if you had to surround yourself with like 3 or 4 people that you guys always hang out, families have stuff together, or whatever, right? Yeah. Like, that's why I'm asking, like, 20 minutes ago, like, what are the requirements for you? Do they have to make a certain amount of money? Do they do a certain amount of things? Like, what are their character traits? Like, what do you want to surround yourself with consistently that
actually helps you be a better person? Really think about. I'll answer this, but that really made me like reflect on maybe like some of the people who already have families and stuff, or like are turning more on the wholesome side. Might have looked at me like that, because I don't know. They see me as like some weird X factor, but I'm super chill. Just because like whatever, I'm like hip hop with my mannerisms or something. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe because I'm like the sole single one. Yeah. Usually in the majority groups, like it's like big.
They have families. That's what. Yeah. One of my friends is like. That's what I'm saying. Like his circle, he kind of made requirements. Like you have to have a kid, but like you have to be at a certain level. You can't be going out drinking on the weekends. I don't want to be around that energy. Like
yeah.
So then we're like getting not pushed out, but we're like, oh,
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh,
go to bed by 10 o'clock.
Who would I want to surround myself with?
We're like 40, like long term, right?
Sure. That's hard to answer. I don't know, because I'm really just about good
I'll
vibes.
let you chew on it. I'll be like, okay, so when I'm 40, right, I feel like people I hang out with, they should at least be making six figures, like 100K.
Okay.
Because you should be like almost at the tail end of your, or like past the midway point of your career at that point, right?
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I hope that you have earned a skill that's valuable enough for you to make six figures. In California, you know, like that's not a lot.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously, like, you know, people that aren't doing hella hard drugs all the time. Yeah. That's just for more like because it kills your brain cells. Yeah. Because as someone who's done more drugs than I should, right? That's why I stopped it, because I felt like I was getting slower and slower. Okay. Because one of the things that made me kind of gave me an advantage in the field was I was always quick. Yeah. With the way that I process and do stuff, and then now there's a little bit of dial up lag time with the way I think. So I'm just like, oh, I'm dumb. Okay. So I just like lost my advantage. Right? Okay. So that's the second thing. People don't just want to just look for an escape every week. Yeah. With drugs. And then, like people with families, like I don't, you know, I might, you know, maybe if I have a kid, sure. Like if I don't, for whatever reason, that's fine too. But like I wouldn't mind surrounding myself with people who prioritize family over just partying and shit like that. So like that, stuff like that. Okay. And then hopefully they're not fat. Yeah. One of them is like, I don't want to be around fat people when I'm 40. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna bounce off what you said, except for like I guess a more wider like reason for that, because I can agree to what you're saying. I would just say I'd want to surround myself with people who aren't responsible with their time and their money. Because the thing is, like, I'm okay if someone's partying or drinking or whatever, because that's their choice, right? Yeah. But then, you know, obviously time and place for that, and at the same time they're not using it as a way to distract themselves from their own career, their own like self-being. Yeah. That's what I would say. Yeah, if I feel like you're partying a little too much and you're just like kind of straying away from your own personal like career progress or just anything in life, then like I wouldn't want to be around that. Yeah. But if you're able to do it in a way that like I can do this, and you know I have shit on lock, then I'm like, all right, that's fine, that's cool with me. Yeah, I feel like if you have a stable family, and you have like a good income, that already eliminates like 80% of what you're talking about. Yeah, because people are distracted and they're not, you know, they're not gonna be able to afford a family, a house, or have that income level. Yeah, so they already weed up, or just intimidated to like, you know, cross the line to progress, or something, or to like sacrifice some stuff. Okay. Yeah. So like, if by 40 they're still like that, then probably I wouldn't want to be around it. Yeah, and then that's like, I feel like that's something you have to start. We have to start right now, right? Oh yeah, because like we can't just be hanging out with bums. Not saying I'm not a bum. I'm gonna end it with this before we end the episode. Like, let's say by the time you're 40, and then someone is like that, who has been responsible or irresponsible, and hasn't really built up any type of value for themselves or for their, I guess, like second half of their future or their life. Like, if they ask you for help, would you give a lending hand? Like, can I have money? No. Like maybe to some extent, but at the same time, it's like, yo, like I can't figure something out, or like I'm struggling to navigate myself through like whatever thing. Yeah. Would you actually help? Yeah, I'm always down to help people. Yeah, okay. Like, you know, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, like, fucking like Squilliam, fucking peasant. No, I'm not gonna. Shouldn't have done this in your 30s or something. Like, I ain't gonna be an asshole like that. But like, there is a, you know, I don't want to drag on. You know, people who keep asking for advice and they only want to hear what they want to hear. Like, they only want to hear, no, bro, it's not too late, man. You're young, you're 40. Like some Gary Vee shit. I'm not gonna do that. But like, I'll give them like. Because there's people do that to me right now. Not that I'm successful, but they're like, hey, bro, like I heard like, you know, you went out on your own after school. Like, I'm trying to do the same thing right now with like the cash physical therapy. Like, where do you recommend I start? So I'm just like, oh, like, Google like this website, just read it, right? But like if they're like, oh, can we have coffee? I'm like, no. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll guide you to where I learned it, but I'm not gonna mentor you. That's like, I'm not gonna do that. So if they come at me at 40 and they're like, oh, can you like hold my hand and like help me find my
what if they need their
calling
hand
in life
in the very beginning, but once they like kind of gain momentum to something, then you'd be like, all right.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll get them there, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, can you help me find my calling in life? No, dude.
No.
Fuck yourself. Like, nah, I'm gonna do that.
Like that. Anyways, I think we dragged on a little bit more than an hour, but if you made it to the very end, we'd like to thank y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and tell people about us. Yeah,
put a comment. What's on your vision board? What do you want to have in 10 years, man?
Yeah, what
kind of shawties you want? Fucking what kind of car?
Yeah. What do you want? Do you want
someone's gonna say, I want this podcast to be dead?
Yeah, probably.
They're gonna say, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna hate, but y'all wasting your time.
We're not.